It's winter here in the Buckeye State. We got about 6, 7, 8 inches of snow. Cold outside. We're going to stay inside. But today we're going to talk about boxes and wood burning. Show you another one here. They're a fun project, especially if you're retired. You're looking for something to do. A little bit of carving, but wood burning. It's a little box, like a little jewelry box or whatever you might want it for. But I got a few on the table, just a few of many that I've done over the years. A little bit of carving and a whole lot of wood burning. Like I say, wood burning is it's a great hobby to have when you're retired. And I spend a lot of time in here, mainly in the winter, and wood burn. And let me show you real quick. How about this box? And it comes pre-printed on the top, so that you can color that in. You can, or you can sand it off and do a little wood burning on it. I've got another one just like that. I'll show it to you here in a minute. Or you can get the bigger model, like this one. And again, I'll show you the boxes, and I'll show you what I keep inside of some of them. Let me take you down here and show you what's going on. Or anyway, we'll show you what's going on. Alrighty, here's a few boxes we'll go over, and I'll kind of show them to you that I've made over the years, and a little bit of carving. Alright, like I said earlier, man, oh man, it's cold outside. And snow. We got more coming today, but I just want to go over the boxes and show you a little bit of my wood burning there. A little bit of carving. I showed you this one in the beginning there. We're not done with it yet, but little box. We'll find something put in there. And then again, I showed you this one, carved a little butterfly on there. Got a few little butterflies. Just a little box carved. Makes an interesting project for sure. And here's a little wood burning. Got the buffalo on the honing stones there. You got to have a little box to put the honing stones in so they don't get broke. Real quick, I'll show you another one for the honing stone. There's the stone. There's the little carving, wood burning. There's another little carving, wood burning. And I probably showed you these in a video before. It's another stone. Got a little carving on it, a little bit of wood burning. Not as much wood burning on that one, but and here's one. It's got a little carving on it there. On the front. Got the little honing stone in there. I want to protect those stones. They break easy. And, you got a box for them. You know what I mean. Here's one. Little carving. Black walnut. Can't get the lid off of that one. I'll have to look at it later. Here's one I just finished the other day. It's carving. It's a relief carving, but it's been wood burned. And again, here's another relief carving. You can see how it's raised up there. You've got relief carving and carving in the round. This is relief carving. That's 99% all I do, relief carving. Every once in a while, I'll carve one in the round. Here's one I just finished the other day. It's for a honing stone. There's the stone. They fit pretty tight. I actually want them to, so they don't if I drop it, chances are it won't break the stone. But a little box with a little leather craft on it. Right there. And it's actually like a little change box. I put the change in there. Here's one. And wood burning. We didn't do the sides, but we did do a whoop on the back. And it has quite a bit of stuff on the front. There's stuff rattling around in there. I don't want it to do that, but anyway, we keep the hand carving tools, some of them in this box. You need a little box to put those carving tools in. Here's a bigger box that we burned. And I don't know if you can see the wood burnings on there, but there you go here. That's an easy burn right there. The spider web. And then we have the wolf on there. And we didn't burn the bottom, but there's a little bigger one. This box was gave to me by a good friend here on YouTube years ago. And we burned it. Can I show you what's on there? We burned the bottom of it. And I actually keep sandpaper. I don't throw none of the sandpaper away. Real quick. So you can see. Unless it's completely worn out, because sandpaper is pretty expensive. So I try to hang on to it and use it till there's really nothing left. Here's another box. I showed it in another video we're working on. And we'll get it done one of these days. Let me show you what's inside. It has a lot of Dremel. I keep the Dremel bits, and because this material can become very expensive. The more you buy, or the more you get into it, the more expensive it can cost you. And then you seen this box the other day. I finished it. Well, they're never finished. I have to put some polyurethane on the box. But anyway. Right there. And I showed you in that last video. We got all the pocket knives in there. It's a nice little box to store the knives in. And that's storage. There's some things that you just have to store them. Oh, let me show you this one. This box has been carved. It's a relief carving on it. Been carved all the way around. Well, not all the way, but we didn't get that side. But it has a little bit of relief carving, a little wood burning on the bottom. You can see there. And that's pretty cool, I think. But let me show you what I keep inside of this box right there. Those are all carving tools. These are all handmade. I made every one of them. Quick, I'll show you. Here's a little spoon gouge. And here's another. Got a little carving knife on one end and a gouge on the other. I made this carving knife probably 35, 40 years ago. That knife right there. And I didn't make this one, but this one was gave to me by a good friend years ago. And it is it's for carving a bowl or whatever else. Let me real quick. This little carving, here's one that I made for carving a bowl or the Cusca cup or whatever. But you can see for very fine detailed carving. And we're going to get back into the carving sooner or later there. But one more. This box doesn't have anything done to it yet. But we keep little things that we make that we want to come back to. These were made by my granddaughter. I'm going to keep them in this box. Here's a little hatchet that we made. Let me see. Oh, a little knife that we've been working on. It's supposed to represent an arrowhead. And then here's another little knife that we were working on. This was a couple of years ago. Just miniature miniature things here. Here's a little Thor's hammer. Believe it or not, this little Thor's hammer, handmade, can sell for as much as $80. People hang them around their neck. They're cheaper than that, but you can pay as $100 for one. Little spear that we're making. And real quick, let me see if I can find it in here. A lot of this is not done, but we're working on it. We got to put a little handle. There's a little samurai sword. And here's another little hatchet. And it's just the box has got a lot of little trinkets in it. This was a just out of a nail, a spike nail. We filed it all, made that little Bowie knife, put it on there. But anyway, just want to kind of go over a few things, show you my boxes and what I keep in them and what they're good for. I'm going to do a little video and kind of go over the wood burners and the tips. And real quick, I make 90% of the tips, I make them by hand for the wood burner so that I can kind of get the effect that I'm looking for. Let me say God bless to you. Sorry, it's a long video, but we kind of wanted to share some of the wood burning with you, and we kind of hope perhaps you might get into some wood burning, especially if you're retired and you're looking for something to do. Again, God bless to you. We'll catch you in the next video.